Abduction, Chapter 17, Part 3. Import and export of goods both here in Ukraine and in Europe. I have the sporting club as a personal hobby, said Maxim. Ah, Valery, our guests should have some wine. Pour them a glass. I am also involved in selling wine from my own winery. I was paying attention to Maxim speaking. I didn't notice Valery enter the room. I made a mental note about Valery's stealth. As much as I wanted to believe he was a nice guy, I couldn't discount him off of my suspect list. From behind me, I caught the scent of Natasha's perfume. The aroma sent my heart to spasm. I don't know how she could pick a smell that sent my olfactory into orgasm. I turned to see her walk in without her guest. She was stunning in a red dress. I'm confident she had a reason for it. As she moved further into the room, I watched the silky fabric hug her lithe body and yet slide with precision along with her body. I didn't stare, but turned to observe Echo staring. Her gaze was broken by Valery handing her a glass of wine. Richard has already met Natasha, said Maxim. Echo, this is my assistant, Natasha Romanova. She is at the sporting club's welcome kiosk as the official welcome person, and she also runs the promotion for the winery. Natasha said nothing, but only inclined her head politely toward Echo. It was strange to watch two beauties taking notice of each other. The tension between them was building. I hoped it wouldn't explode into a full-blown catfight. So why invite me and Echo to your celebration? I questioned. Maxim chuckled and handed Natasha a glass. I like Richard, as I have said before. I know who you are and your business in the United States. I want to offer you a chance to join my empire. I need a man who can take stunning pictures and make films. I want to take my business to new horizons. I would also like to extend this offer to your girlfriend as a model. I am flattered, I said, and took a sip of the wine. This is good wine. But let me get back to what I was going to say. I have a partner, and I would need to talk this over with him. How much are you offering us to take on this project? I think a 6-digit figure should entice you to decide on joining, said Maxim. So, Richard would be working with Natasha? Prodded Echo. Yes, of course. You'd be set up filming and photo sessions for yourself and her, said Maxim. You said he would be photographing her too? Asked Echo. Yes, she is also one of our models. But enough talk about business. You decide once you have talked with your business partner, said Maxim. Now, let's get to something else I want to discuss. You can go, Natasha. Valery, close the door when Natasha has left the room. This is what I was waiting for, a chance for a private talk, a chance to pry a little about what other business Maxim Volkov was into. Natasha walked by me and made eye contact. It was sexual in nature, but a look that said she wanted to talk, and soon. After seeing Natasha in a red dress, I wasn't sure how Echo would take it with me speaking with Natasha. I fear there's something you want to say to me, said Maxim. Please, feel free to speak. I prefer people to be direct. I took up the offer and took a step forward, and by natural instinct, I shielded Echo in doing so. You were forceful with me the first time we met, and asked questions I can't answer. Maxim sat down like a cat that felt comfortable with the situation at hand. I did, and I make no apologies for it. I know who you are, Mr. Daniels. The business that I co-founded with my best friend just after college was still in its infancy. Anyone outside of the United States and Canada knowing anything about our little film studio was beyond me, especially when you consider we operated only on the east coast of North America. I wish John could still use his connections to get answers, but that avenue is closed to us now after the Belarus episode. I moved to Maxim's desk and took a seat opposite him. Echo moved to stand behind me. Why are you so curious about me looking for UFOs? There it is. This is what I expected from you. Direct conversation, stated Maxim. I have a curiosity myself about flying saucers and abductions. I have Valery look into each sighting and kidnapping. And what has he found out about the missing people in Lutsk? Maxim looked at Valery only for a moment before answering. Valery has told you nothing, I see. Just as I asked him to. Maxim's eyes narrowed. I have my own reasons for looking into the disappearances. I will not talk about them because it is personal. Fine. What other items are part of your import and export business? Besides wine, I export coffee and tea, replied Maxim. Anything else? Sudden screams of excitement rang out that could be heard through the door. Maxim waved to Valery, and Valery left the room, only to return within moments. There are UFOs that are in plain view from the windows, said an excited Valery. UFOs? Questioned Echo. Maxim rose from his chair, but not in a hurried fashion. Let's go and see.